new Fantastic Four trailer's been released by Marvel, and from what I can tell, it looks pretty good. It seems to be what everyone else thinks as well, and can't wait to see it when it finally comes out this summer. However, if you do actually look at the trailer, you'll notice that everybody just seems so fantastically confused. Just the look on their face, all of them are doing this. Like they've just shit themselves, or they've just found out that they were pregnant or something. Pretty ridiculous. So I'm not sure what that's all about, Marvel. We've seen that in a lot of other trailers as well from Marvel. The film seems to be a reboot of the Fantastic Four series, as you know there was the other few films that were out there with Fantastic Four originally, but these are all different actors for the characters, so seems to be pretty cool. For a reboot series, I have high hopes for it. I mean, I want to see what it looks like. So far, I mean, the trailer wasn't great, wasn't disappointing. I mean, it seems awesome, as all Marvel films are, but, well, who knows what it will bring this summer. However, Spider-Man was a reboot that they did, and that actually turned out really well, even though people weren't expecting it to be that well, but, you know, Marvel did a hell of a job. Good job, Marvel. The big internet hoax this week happens to be the confused face meme girl, the one who's looks like a giraffe or something. Who knows what her deal was when that picture was taken. A satire news website came out with an article saying that she was going to sue Instagram for $500 million because of people taking that photo and basically passing it around and making pretty funny memes about it. If that's how you say it, meme, I've heard it all different ways. It doesn't really matter. We say it meme, so that's what counts because our opinion is fact. Foul news. True stuff. True stuff. The way her face looked in that picture, I really think she probably would have been a good cast member for the new Fantastic Four trailer. She would have really fit right in with all those other actors. Because everyone sure as hell seemed to be confused about something. A funny article in that satire news website quoted her as saying, "I look nothing like that in real life. I'm really a bad bitch." That alone should make for a pretty interesting argument in a courtroom. Just imagine that. Well, Your Honor, I'm suing Instagram because I'm just really a bad bitch in real life. I don't look anything like that photo, even though that photo is of my face. Today's random fact about me: I don't drink coffee. I think it ruins the flavor of my water. Moving on, in New Jersey, we have a story where cops stopped these kids who were making their rounds in different towns for the impending snowpocalypse that just really never happened for New Jersey. They were offering their snow shoveling services to people who might be snowed in or don't want to shovel through the predicted 20 to 30 inches of snow that we never got. So the story goes, a cop pulls up to these kids and tells them that they can't be out here, they need a permit to go solicit their business. Old people fired back with their backs need a break and that their oxygen tanks need one too. So what's wrong with these kids doing a service for the community, especially for elderlies who might not be able to afford snow removal services by professionals? I mean, these kids usually only charge about $20 a driveway. That's what I did back when I was a kid. It's really a shame to see that, though, that the cops are just going to shut down kids and their snow removal services. I mean, entrepreneurism starts out by kids going door to door selling a service. Might as well be some manual labor, especially if it gets their fat asses off playing Xbox or Call of Duty or whatever the hell they are doing nowadays. The police chief of the town that the kids were stopped in and told to stop offering their services said that they weren't cracking down on kids shoveling snow or offering services. They were just cracking down on the kids being outside because it was an issued state of emergency at the time, even though there was real no warranted reason for such. But however, it was issued, and they didn't want kids or anyone being out in the streets because there was actually also a travel ban. So that kind of makes sense a bit, but there's no need to go that hard on the kids. I mean, come on, you really need a permit? For what? Are they not going to file their taxes? Are they not going to fill out their 1099s this year and submit it to the IRS? In all honesty, these kids are going to be making like what? Less than $1,000? Sure. That brings us to our most foul news story of the day, which is actually an award that nobody should ever win. But here on Foul News, that's great news for us. In Gustine, Texas, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, nor do I really care because there's only 457 people who live there, so if they don't like it, too bad. School officials were forcing kids to pull down their pants and show them their underwear because they say that they found poop on the floor in the gym. So you're saying a student pooped on the gym floor. It's not the end of the world, is it? They claim it was justified because they wanted to see which student actually caused the poop on the floor. That's a very similar story to South Park. The episode where Mr. Mackey goes around trying to find out who made a dookie in the urinal, okay? But honestly, what the hell were they looking for in these kids' underwear? I mean, kids shit themselves all the time. It's not like they're not going to find, a little skid mark from a chocolate hot dog that might have slipped out during recess. Happens to us all. Happens to me. I'm a grown man. But nobody has to know that. So I guess if their actions were so warranted by the teachers, I envision all the teachers looking exactly like this. It's okay. I'm a teacher. The superintendent of the school board says that he's going to be looking into this and investigating this because it was not fair treatment of the students. Newsflash, it's not fair treatment of anyone to be submitted to an illegal near strip search. The staff's punishment, what I think they should do is strip search all the staff, film it, and show the film to the world. But only the attractive teachers. I think we're going to be seeing lawsuits in the future for this because anyone who's not going to sue a school over something like this, and they've sued schools for things way more ridiculous, then they're just crazy. Alright, well that's all we got for today, so make sure to subscribe, like us, share the video, that helps. Tell your friends if you hate it, tell your friends if you love it. You know you love it. And make sure that